Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. My name is Maureen. I'm so happy you're here today. Today we're going to use the mystical creatures. I'm really excited. These have been, I used these three about 2 weeks ago in a reading, and I felt like, wow, a lot of people really connected. I connected. So I thought, let me bring them back. The first is the owl for group 1. Group 2, you have the dragon. And group 3, you have the unicorn. So take a moment, see which mystical creature is calling you. And let's find out what's coming next in love for you and any messages about love in general that you need today. So it's 1, 2, 3. The timestamps are below. I will see you in just a minute. Hi, number 1, you were drawn to the owl today, and the owl is an incredible creature, and in this deck it really represents blessings, something really wonderful coming, whether it's material blessings or spiritual blessings, but it does represent blessings. And I think it also represents in a lot of ways wisdom, being able to see things in the dark. Owls have such incredible vision. But let's see how this is all connecting for you today with your messages about what's coming next in love. So we're going to start with the animal spirit. We're going to continue, I should say, with the animal spirit deck, which is the owl card that you have already chosen. And let's see what we have going on today. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a little freaked out by the fact that the year's almost over. I don't know what happened to 2024, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, let's see. The shark. You know what's really funny about that? When I was preparing today and shuffling this deck, I was thinking, there are certain cards I don't get very often in readings, and the shark was one of them, and I saw the shark today. And so it's like, okay, there you are. Okay. I see you, shark. And another one we don't get that often, fish. Interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck is the phoenix. So let's talk about it. Move this so we're all lined up. Nice and pretty. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's start with the shark. When you think about a shark, you think about something a little dangerous. Gotta be honest, we love our sharks, but they're pretty to look at when you're watching them on TV, but they're not or see them from a distance. But you don't want to be in the water with the shark, right? So the shark represents in this deck something that is under the water, something that isn't seen but needs to be addressed. Okay, so when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, we have the shark, and then right next door we have the fish, we have blessings. This is kind of an interesting combination. The phoenix is all about, transformation and change, going through the fire and coming out the other end. So let's talk about the shark for a minute. The shark is about revealing the truth, revealing your desires, right? The shark's only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it, right? So if you say, oh, there's a shark, or you can move away, or you can discuss the fact that there's a shark close by. But if you suppress things and you ignore them, then it's always down there creating attention, right? It's like da-dun, da-dun, like the Jaws song. Shark energy takes over when we are having a hard time being honest and totally ourselves, okay? So this is what I want you to focus on. It might be tempting to pretend nothing's wrong, but when the shark energy is around, as it is in this reading, it's really saying there's something that is circling us. Something circling you, something that you have a feeling about, something that could be destructive, and it's something that could be mysterious, but it's something that could be destructive, and you have to be honest about it, okay? So I want you to sit and think for a minute about what that could be in your life, okay? Because it'll be different for everyone. Just see if anything's popping into your head. Always trust the first thing that comes in. That's usually what it is. You know, if you feel like, oh, I immediately thought of, you know, XYZ, that's probably what it is, okay? So then we move on to the fish. Now, the fish energy is very restless. It's about change, okay? And it's about, like, being lost in the current, too, like not knowing which way to go. It's like roaming around lifestyle. It's about, there's a lot of possibilities, but we're not really clear, you know? So it's kind of like, I feel like there's something that you need to get clear about when it comes to love, something that is kind of beneath the surface for you, okay? So this is really about you getting clear on what your intentions are with love, and getting clear and not distracted by... you know what I almost feel like? I feel like this is, the fish is like swimming all around, maybe dating a bunch of people, maybe not really, you know, focusing on love or not focusing on one relationship, but there's something underlying that, or something that's bothering you, or something that you need to address when it comes to this kind of being all over the place, right? So only you will know what that is, but there's definitely a message here about focus, okay? About maybe being distracted, about maybe, you know, kind of like sometimes the way that we avoid things is we do a lot of other things. Do you know what I mean? So it could be that you're avoiding something by just being, you know, busy with a bunch of stuff that isn't really getting you where you want to go. You do have blessings. You were drawn to the owl, so it's like you want to see whatever that shark information is, or whatever's bothering you, or whatever's beneath the surface. You want to see it, but maybe you're avoiding it, okay? This could be with a specific person that you're avoiding it, but you really want to see it. This could be within yourself, okay? It depends. But let's look at the Phoenix for a minute, because as I mentioned, the Phoenix is all about that idea of rising from the ashes, right? It's about transformation. The Phoenix is also a really powerful message about freedom from past life karma, past karma, suffering. So if there's something that you've been carrying, some sort of burden, it's like you're finally ready to release it, and it like burns it away. It's like no more baggage. We're no longer running from who we are. We're being really honest about who we are, right? Any kind of stuckness is falling away when it comes to relationship, or any kind of stagnant situations, people, or even behaviors within yourself, okay? So I think that's where we're at. I think that this is really saying that there is a blessing coming if you're willing to kind of look at what you need to look at, okay? That's the blessing. The blessing is being released from carrying that around, whatever that burden is that you've been carrying, whether it's, you know, because of a connection with someone else or because of something within yourself. It's like, don't just distract yourself. Look at it, identify it, see it, and that's when you get the blessing of release, okay? So I feel like there's a big message here that you are about to go through a big transformation, and you're releasing something really heavy that's been holding you back in love, okay? So let's see what, who, what, where, how, what kind of love is coming in for you once you release this energy. Okay, so the person that you could be letting go of, or the pattern or the behavior, it could be connected to maybe being like trying to save people who don't deserve it, or being in connection with people that aren't really putting in the work, that aren't interested in long term. It could be, somebody that is just immature, that doesn't want to, isn't interested in anything long term. It could just be a person too. It could be you're releasing somebody who is very stubborn, somebody who's holding you back in some way. This person could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Okay, that's who's coming through here. But there's something about releasing that and letting go of that, right? Yeah. Somebody who caused you sorrow. This is about you moving on. It's interesting because I said Cancer, which is, we have water energy coming in with the cups. We have fish and we have shark, both of which are water energies, emotions. So this is about letting go of the past, releasing it, because focusing on the sorrow and the things that haven't gone well is keeping you from those 2 cups right here. So if I show you these 2 cups, you'll see. See, that's the 2 of Cups. That's a relationship with someone who's a really good partner, somebody who cares, somebody who's emotionally available. Okay, that's what's coming in. So you have the 2 of Cups coming in. Okay, but it's about leaving something painful behind. That's what it is. You're moving towards letting go, moving on. Some of you may even be moving, and you're connecting with, yay, bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Oh my God, and this is my favorite king in the deck. Okay, there's your 2 cups. Okay, this is what's waiting for you on the other side of this transformation. Once you acknowledge whatever that is down there that's bothering you, or that, behavior or pattern or person, that energy of the shark has to be brought to the surface. And the King of Cups is here. Okay, this could be a water sign person, a Pisces. We have 2 fish. Interesting, we have a boat. We have 2 cups, water, and fish here. Fish on the King of Cups. Okay, it could also be that the King of Cups is somebody that you need to deal with. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio could be someone that you are having the issue with. Okay, it can go either way. The cards aren't telling me which it is, but for you, you'll know. Okay, any advice for you about this situation? Okay, 7 of Wands is the advice. Now, the 7 of Wands, you see someone protecting something, right? They're ready. They're like ready to battle. They have their wand up. They are at the top of the hill. They're kind of like defensive. They're ready. And so the advice here with the 7 of Wands upright is, it's like, defend yourself. You don't need to defend other people, right? Don't defend people that don't deserve it, and protect and defend yourself. Okay, set up healthy boundaries when it comes to relationships, and take care of you. That's what I feel like. I feel like this is a big message about that. Now, the person you're connecting with, let's find out a little bit about that energy, the new energy, the 2 of Cups coming in. What do we have about the 2 of Cups? Now, 2 of Cups energy can sometimes be a friend that becomes a love, okay? God, my finger's so itchy. Are you getting money or something? Is it about money? I have like itchy palm here. Okay, so more water. Okay, this is a beach scene. So you're getting more water. This is about taking a trip, a getaway, or get away. The message, get away. Get away from whatever is not good for you, okay? But there could also be a message about a getaway, like a vacation. Okay, group chat's interesting because look what's on there. Shells. Oh my gosh. Are you going to be talking to friends about taking a trip? Maybe. Are you in a group chat with this person about something else? Possibly. So shells. King of Cups, the fish necklace, the two fish, and that, this card is water too. Oh my God. Okay, let's review here because I have to show you this. Look at the amount of water we have. We have the King of Cups, who is the king of emotions and water, who has a fish necklace on. You have the fish card. You have the shark card. You have the Five of Cups, which is the emotions turned over, sitting next to a river, two cups behind him. Okay, the thing we're releasing is this, which is no water. Interesting. Okay, so you also have Loki. This is somebody by the beach doing yoga, okay? There's something about getting yourself centered. There's something about connecting with someone who is balanced, centered, somebody who really feels like they are in alignment, and so are you when you're with them. There's this sense of calm around this connection, okay? Let's see if we can get any other messages in terms of signs. I'm going to roll the Astro dice. Let's see what comes through. Where are the planets? I need planet ones. Gotta be in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So we have a planet, we have a house in astrology, and we have a sign. And we're going to see what comes through. Okay, so we have the sun, Scorpio, water sign, more water, 5th house, which is creativity, fun, playfulness, love, romance. Okay, this person could be a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio, but there's something about children maybe, or just having fun, being playful in this connection. Wow, I really like this. I like where it's going. Now, finally, let's get you some charms. Do a charm reading for you. I have so many cards, so many things. This is my charm holder, which is a giant teacup. So this is what I'm doing when you hear me in the background. Okay. I see right away the star. So star can be a group activity, a group situation, because it's Aquarius energy. It's also connected to healing. And Aquarius is the water bearer, even though it's an air sign. Isn't that funny? There's so much about water. Oh my God, strawberry. I have been obsessed with strawberries and strawberry icing and cakes. And oh my God, that's so funny that strawberry came up. But it's something juicy. It's something sweet. Could be connected to baking, baker, sun and star. Okay, again with the star, a lot of wishes coming true, a lot of healing. And the rabbit. The rabbit sometimes can be scared. So it's a message about not being afraid. But rabbits are very adaptable. And remember, we had the shark message to start with, which is really about facing things, facing your fears, facing things you don't want to see, you know, all of that. So be brave, because rabbits are very adaptable. Although they're a little fearful, they're adaptable. Okay? So those are all your messages today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed doing it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit the like button. Write your comments below, all before you leave. Find the super thanks down here and leave me a super thanks, which is a way to leave a tip. All of my content is free every month, and that's what I depend on for you and your support to keep going. It shows me that you enjoy my content and you appreciate and value it. So thank you all for all of your kindness, support, your beautiful messages and comments and subscribes. I will talk to you soon. I'm sending you so much love. Hey, number 2, you were drawn to the message of the dragon today. And the dragon is such a beautiful card. It's such a beautiful, it has such a beautiful meaning. It's about your true self, your inner self, that inner eye. It's about the fire, the inspiration, and the part of us that sees the beauty in the world, the part of us that puts our ego aside and jumps on the back of the dragon and goes for a ride. So it's about really seeing your true self, okay? It'll be interesting to see how the dragon connects with the rest of your reading today. I'm going to continue with the animal spirit oracle to get messages, kind of overall general messages for you about your love life, what's coming next in love. And then we're going to get specific using the tarot to kind of get details about anyone that comes up in the reading, any future partners, any information that you need about love, okay? So let's see how this all connects for you today. I love using the animal spirit oracle. Okay, so you have the dragonfly. Beautiful. Another sort of mystical creature. Ah, the nightingale. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, the crocodile. Ooh, interesting. Kind of crocodiles and dragons. They look, you know, they're kind of like that same sort of vibe. Right in the center, you have two air signs, which is about communication, your mind, your thinking, your speech. So this is really an interesting one because you have these two creatures here, the dragon and the crocodile, and in the center you have like these sort of intense creatures, and then in the center you have these delicate little creatures. So very interesting. Okay, so we're thinking about your inner self, letting go of your ego, not being afraid to show who you are or really see who you really are when it comes to love. Your next message is the dragonfly, and the dragonfly is all about focus. So it's like a message for you, you know, just think about a dragonfly. Dragonflies are like, they capture our attention. Like if one is flying around outside, it's just immediately you feel like, wow, there's some sort of message for me. And you kind of stop what you're doing and you look at it. It's hard not to, right? The dragonfly is actually the first card that I ever pulled out of this deck after I became acquainted with it when I first got it. It was my first card, which was so interesting to me. So whenever it comes up, I feel a very strong sort of connection to the messages. But anyway, so let's get started with dragonfly. So the dragonfly, when it shows up in a reading, it's really telling you that there's something that you need to focus on. There's something that you need to ask yourself, are you being clear? Are you clear about a situation? Something in your love life, are you clear about it? Is there possibility that there's something that's different than it looks at first glance, okay? So it's really an ancient creature that kind of sees the wonder in all, kind of similar to the dragon, because it's the dragonfly. I mean, how interesting. I almost just completely went over the fact that you got the dragon and dragonfly, okay? So this is like an extension literal extension of the message of the dragon. And just like the dragon, the dragonfly awakens this sense of wonder, right? The dragonfly is also a symbol of the mind because it's always moving and shifting and changing. And so when this card comes up, it's really about what is the quality of your mind and perception? Are you restless? Are you still? Are you joyful? Because this is about being joyful, both of these cards. Or are you can't concentrate, you have a busy mind. So this is really a message of you getting back to your center, maybe calming your mind. Maybe you're really nervous. Maybe you've gone through a difficult situation in relationships. Maybe you're all over the place. This is about maybe doing some breath work, doing some yoga, getting back to that center, okay? There's also a message, another kind of message about communication with the nightingale. The nightingale is about voice, speech, communication, or song. The nightingale is this beautiful brown bird that's very sort of, doesn't jump out at you. It's kind of very simple, but it has the most beautiful voice, the most beautiful song. So the nightingale energy is when we're being called on to be creative, write, compose, sing. Music is really important here. So there could be a connection to music and love, or something that helps you when you are feeling sad or blue, or you need to focus, or there's something you really need to go deep on. Maybe you turn on your favorite song or your favorite artist. But there's something about needing to open up the bridge between your heart, what's inside, and your voice. So is there something you need to say to someone? Is there something you need to get off your chest? Is there something, are you shy? You know, this is about speaking your truth and not being afraid to speak, to, you know, show who you are, to speak up, to say what you feel. Okay. Wow. And then we have the crocodile, which is at the bottom of the deck, was a really interesting message because the crocodile is all about waiting. So it's about resting. It's about collecting yourself. It's about stepping back from the external world and turning inward, kind of like the dragon in that it's very like still. This is also about stillness. So there's something about your message here connected to waiting. It doesn't mean that like wait until everything disappears. It means to intentionally withdraw, to gather yourself, to observe things, right? Before you make your next move. So it's about being patient. It's about being confident too. So I feel like there's something about love that you need to kind of get focused, get centered, because you have something you need to share, or something you need to share with the world, or share in love that maybe you haven't. But let's find out. Let's find out what details and specifics we can get about this situation. Okay, so the Lover's reverse is coming through in the past position, connected to this energy of having to collect yourself. This can mean that you were in a connection with someone who you thought was your soulmate, or you thought was a really wonderful connection. Maybe some of you were even married or living together in a long-term situation that ended or that isn't working, okay? But that's okay, because, you know, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And what is will come to you. You're getting clarity. Look at that. The dragonfly, which is the mind and your perception of things. You're getting clarity. You're getting a gift from the universe, a fresh start. You're going to start over again when it comes to love. You're going to get your voice. You're going to get clear. Swords are all about communication in the tarot, and they are connected to the air signs. And so are both of these cards, the Nightingale and the Dragonfly. So there's an important message for a new beginning here for you around air sign energy, communication, clarity. You're getting clarity about a past situation, I think. And it's like, listen, wait and see what happens with this situation, whoever the couple is, or the decision that you have to make. You know, the Lover's card can sometimes also be about making a decision, a partnership or a decision. And so maybe there's a big important decision that you're thinking about, and you need to go within to make this decision. Just know that you are going to get clarity about whatever this represents, the Lovers represent. You are going to get clarity, okay? And that's going to really empower you. Then you'll be able to speak your truth. Okay, yeah. So right now, maybe you're not feeling strong when it comes to love or this partnership. You need to connect with friends, okay? Friends are going to help you in this. And you're going to have a reason to celebrate soon. So take care of yourself. This is that wait. This is go within. This is get that clarity, okay? If there is a past love or a connection that you're wondering about today, I would say wait for all the details to come out and all the information. Go within right now, because you will get that much needed clarity. Yeah, okay. So if you are feeling brokenhearted, if you're having a hard time healing or letting go of a past connection, there's 2 3s here. So there could be a third party situation, a betrayal of some sort. Just know that now is the time for you to really pay attention to what's going on, to listen to your inner voice, and to focus, okay? Focus on yourself, focus on getting strong again, focus on connections that empower you, not disempower you, okay? Okay, 6 of Wands. So yeah, if there's anyone, this is also about not charging ahead. 2 6s too. So there's definitely a message here about making a choice and a decision in love, a partnership. There's 2 3s. 2 3s are showing, you know, change. They're showing a need to communicate, to get facts, to get information, and it could be a third party situation. We have Leo, Cancer, Leo and Cancer coming through. And the King of Swords reversed. So clarity about this person. The person could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini male, somebody who's cold, somebody who's distant, somebody who is not giving you the love that you need, okay? That's where the clarity is coming. And that's where the healing is going to begin. Yeah, it's releasing yourself from that situation. And again, the 8 of Swords is all about mental. Just like the dragonfly, there's something you're not seeing clearly, and I really want you to take a step back and take some time to go within, because you are going to get that clarity, and then you're going to move towards a much happier place, okay? Look who's coming in, the King of Pentacles. Yes. So you have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone who is just very good with money, someone who's supportive. This is a provider. This is someone that wants to have stability. This is someone who's interested in a long-term connection, long-term relationship. This is the energy that you're moving towards once you get clear, and you are going to, because the thing about the 8 of Swords is if you remove one of those swords, get some room, get yourself out of this situation, you have that clarity, okay? I think it could be connected to this person. So this person is not giving you what you need. This could be a past situation, or this could just be what in general you've experienced. But what you have coming in is somebody who you're going to want to celebrate with, somebody who's going to really get along with your friends, somebody who's going to be very kind, very supportive, okay? Beautiful. Oh, I love how this has really moved in a good direction for you. So wait, make sure if you are in the throes of figuring something out with someone, or if you think they betrayed you, definitely wait. You are going to get the information you need, okay? And for everyone else, this is about getting your mind straight, seeing things clearly, because they could be better than you think, and you could be moving towards a connection here. Clean slate. There you go. Starting over, clean slate. Could even be connected to work, because we have coins here, to money, to work, security, someone older, someone reliable. Ooh. Wealth. The King of Pentacles in the Louis Vuitton bag. So yeah, somebody who may even like to give nice gifts. And a bestie. There could be someone who has a dog that's a little puggy. Somebody who is really your best friend, but that's also that reliable energy, that, you know, someone who's loyal. Loyalty seems to be really the key word here, which I don't think you have over in this other situation, or you may not have had in past love situations, but loyalty is definitely coming through today. Okay, let's roll the Astro dice. Let's see what other signs and symbols. We're going to use one zodiac sign, one house, and one planet to give us an idea about your love message today. Okay, so you have the moon is the planet. Well, it's not a planet, but it's a luminary. You have Aquarius and the 7th house. Okay, so there's that friend energy, group situation, but also the idea that healing is coming for you. The 7th house is a long-term committed relationship. It's connected to marriage and to one-on-one partnerships. It's also connected to the sign Libra. And you have the moon. The moon is that beautiful emotional connection, okay? It's about sharing your heart. It's about feeling like you are, connected with someone in a really good, emotionally fulfilling way, okay? So those are all those messages. And now I'm going to do a charm reading for you. Here's my teacup, my charm teacup. Okay, look what you have there. Clarity. The Ace of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. There's so much about your mental stuff, especially with the dragonfly. So take time, wait, do with the advice of the crocodile, okay? Sit back, watch, wait, go within, find that inner dragon, okay? The tree is about growth and stability. It can be connected to the King of Pentacles. Ooh, you also have the dice, which is good luck. This is about taking a chance, good luck, good fortune, okay? You have the leaf. The leaf can be about change. It can also be connected to the tree, which is growing something, okay? But this could also be letting something go. And the ship. This is beautiful. This is a Viking ship. So hello to all my friends listening in Norway. This is about travel. This person could be connected to a trip. There could be travel involved. You may be planning a trip. All of that's possible. Okay, so there you, oh, you know what else? It's water, like the crocodile. So that could be connection too. Ooh, it looks like there's some big stuff going on here, and I hope this reading really helped you with some strategies, doing some yoga, doing some mind, body, spirit work, going within to find that strength, that inner dragon, and waiting until you have all the facts here, okay? Because things will become really clear. You do have the Ace of Swords, so I promise you things are going to get clear. And you had it again in the charm, so there you go. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't before you leave. Also hit the like button, write all your comments below, and find the super thanks button and leave a tip or donation to the channel. All of this content is free. Without you guys, I can't keep going, or I also don't know that you're really enjoying it. So that's your way of giving back. Thanks so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll be back here in a couple of days. Hey, number 3, you were drawn to the unicorn today. And the unicorn message is all about seeking answers. It's as if, like the magical creature itself, which we're like, is it real? Isn't it? Could it be possible? It's like seeking answers to those big questions. So there could be something that you're really seeking when it comes to love, or maybe you're seeking a connection that is more spiritual, that has more depth, or maybe you're looking for answers about a specific person. Maybe you're going on your own personal journey, but this is really connecting in a higher way, connecting to something that, you can't really explain. So let's see what comes through in terms of this search for answers and the unicorn energy when it comes to love for you. I'm continuing with the animal spirit oracle. Then I'm going to dive deeper with specific details using the tarot today. I'm also going to roll the astro dice and pull you some charms. So stay with me, because believe me, it always is really, really exciting in the ways that they all connect. Okay, so let's get started. What do we have for you today? Ooh, tarantula. This is really showing that you are at a crossroads or about to make a big decision. Okay, something big in your life. That might be what you're thinking about. That might be what that unicorn energy is all about. You also have the peacock. The bottom of the deck the crow, another incredibly spiritual animal. Okay, so let's get started. The tarantula. It's kind of scary when you're looking at it. You're like, ah. But it really is about your destiny, which is so interesting because you've got 3 really big cards about destiny today. The tarantula is one of them. Okay, the tarantula is not about anything scary. It actually isn't. It just is really showing that you're at a crossroads. You're claiming your purpose in life, which is also connected to the unicorn. It's about prioritizing things that really matter, okay? Anything that's been sidetracking you in the past, you're like, I want something more. I'm gonna get past that. In order to find your true happiness, it's like you're seeking your true happiness right now. You're seeking someone who's really going to bring you your true happiness, okay? There's a voice inside you begging you to refocus your attention or begging you to make a different choice because it knows that there's something better out there for you, or there's something that you're meant to do or meant to have in your life, okay? So it's like the tarantula comes in and the energy shows up when it's time to be, it's time to follow your intuition. It's time to connect with what it is you really want. It's time for you to make a really good choice about your life and its direction. So that's kind of a biggie. It really is. And you might want to like journal if you're not sure, you know, kind of start to really write down things that are coming up for you, because this is important energy, okay? So right next door, we have the peacock. And I love the peacock because the peacock, we always really focus on the beautiful feathers, you know, we say someone is peacocking, you know, when they're kind of want attention and are showing off. But really in this deck, the peacock is a very special creature, and it's really beautiful on the inside and the outside. Okay, and that's really what the focus is here. It's this person that's able to kind of go through a lot and forgive, someone who has a lot of compassion, somebody who has a lot of beauty, that beautiful inside, right? This is about going through things and not keeping a lot of resentment, not harboring, you know, grudges. This is about someone who can rise above that stuff. This is a very rare person and a rare quality to have. They're very confident, they're very kind. So this could be about you making a choice to really let go of some resentment or some inner conflict about something, forgiveness, you know, and moving forward, really elevating who you are. That's part of your dharma and your path, because you also got the crow. I mean, you have intense abilities and incredibly spiritual. You're getting a very spiritual reading today. So I have a feeling that you are a very connected, kind person. This is about being very strong spiritually. This is about being very creative and watchful. The crow is also a symbol of magic, and the personality is drawn to things that are not seen, like the mystical, you know, like your intuition, much like the unicorn. So these two have a lot in common. So I feel like you're making a big choice here. You're making a big choice to connect with the future and let go of the past, okay? It's said that the crow has 3 abilities to see the past, the present, and the future. So, wow. Maybe you've been really focusing on honing your gifts, your intuitive gifts. Maybe you're working on, you know, tarot. Maybe you're working on, you know, some sort of spiritual practice, yoga, you know, getting close to, you know, being into a specific religion and practice and prayer. This is a really important message here about connecting with spirituality and connecting with your intuition, okay? Because this can be very, very psychic, okay? So I think doing meditation, doing some sort of practice would be really good right now. But I see you at a big crossroads. I see you making a big decision here, and I feel like you are going to connect with someone who can meet you where you are, you know, and you're a very evolved person, so you need a connection with someone who has those qualities. Interesting. Wow. Okay, let's get some specifics here. This is very interesting. It's this one. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Interesting, because look, could the Knight of Swords be connected to the unicorn? That kind of looks like a sword. So this is about swift action. This is about possibly someone coming in who is an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, somebody who's going to move quickly, somebody who really wants to take you in a new direction or take your life in a new direction. You have the 10 of Wands combined with the 2 of Wands. The 10 is reversed. This is about getting help. This is about unburdening yourself. That could be connected to the peacock message. There could be someone coming in, possibly someone older. Depends on how old you are, but I'm feeling a little bit older energy. This person could live at a distance. There might be a need for the 2 of you to make plans about getting together, because it's like there's some distance there, which could be part of what your decision is here with the tarantula. It's about whether or not you're going to move forward with this person, and you're going to have to think it through. You're going to have to see if this person is really part of your path, which they really could be. There's also a connection to foreign people, places, and things here. There's also a connection to possibly fire sign energy, which would be Sag, Aries, Leo, and we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So we have fire and air coming through for you. Yeah, the Judgment reverse. This is about releasing and moving on. I feel like you're in the process of really letting go of an old story, of some old, you know, relationship energy. I do see a new beginning coming for you. Wow, the Fool card. You're about to go off on a big adventure. It could be a literal adventure where you're traveling, where you're moving, physically going somewhere, taking that leap of faith. I do think there's going to be some deciding, some pause, like you're not going to just run out the door. I think there's a little bit of planning that has to go on, but once you do, it's like this fresh start, this new beginning. I love that you have on the Knight of Swords the white horse, and he's carrying a sword, and you have like kind of the white horse with the sword. So I feel a strong connection there between the Knight of Swords and the Unicorn card. I feel like there's something about needing to be self-sufficient, or some financial aspect, or something that you're working on in terms of money or your independence. Whether it's, you know, finding that ability to provide for yourself, or the willingness to allow someone else to help you. I feel like that's part of it. Yeah, look at this. Big change is coming. 10 of Swords. So, Empress, bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're about to move on from a very big cycle. Tens always tell us that there's a big change coming. I definitely think there's a big change coming for you. Something is very over. Somebody, you know, really could have hurt you badly. Rising above it is going to be what's going to help you. Being spiritual, rising above it, understanding that this was part of your path, understanding what your past, present, and future is, and that they're all connected. And I think you're going to be able to do that. I love that the crow is also like on this world, because I see travel here. The Empress, I see you moving towards a place of confidence, of growth, fertility if you want it. If you haven't had children and you wanted to, that's possible. This is also connected to the signs Libra and Taurus. I just see that sense of being comfortable is coming, but there is this decision point, and I feel like you either are at that right now or you're going to be at that very soon, okay? But it's all good. It's all beautiful. You're moving towards something much more empowering, and something that, something that you're going to really be inspired with, and also comfortable. You're going to feel comfortable in your skin. You're going to really connect with your true path. This is a big one. I love this reading. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Please let me know. Write in the comments if you're really connecting with this reading, because it's very special. Aww. So we have baby with the Empress. So yes, as I said, if that's part of what you want, if this is part of your path or what you're really choosing, then it is definitely coming, okay? Beautiful. Future. See, you're focusing on the future. You're understanding the past. You're at this crossroads between past, present, and future. Exactly what the message of the crow is, okay? So focus on the future. Embrace the energy of the peacock by releasing any of the negativity about any of these past hurts. Obviously, the Ten of Swords shows me that you have been badly hurt. And it's really over. That's an old cycle that's done. Okay, Runner. Maybe you dealt with someone who was a runner, or someone who was never there for you, okay? But also some of you may be runners, or exercise might be really good for you. It really all depends on what that card means, because it can mean so many different things lined up. Yeah, this is a very, very karmic reading today. Okay, very spiritual. I mean, your cards are all very spiritual, but particularly these two. Okay, so let's roll the astro dice. One is a zodiac sign, one is a planet, and one is a house. So it's going to tell us a little bit more about this connection coming up and the energy that's waiting for you on the other side of this decision. You have Leo, North Node. There's the karma. There's the karmic destiny lining up with your path, right? The 7th house is committed partnerships, marriage. This is part of your destiny. And you also have the Leo energy coming through, okay? Now, I am going to get you some charms. Let's do a charm reading. Okay, so you have the tree. The tree is about growth, it's about stability, it's about dependability, it's about family. That can also be adding to the family tree, as we saw with the baby and the Empress card. It could be there's children involved in this story. You have the protective energy of the dream catcher, dreams coming true, wishes coming true. You also have the artist palette. How beautiful, which is like you've got all of what you need. You have all the colors to kind of create whatever you want. I really think of that as that beautiful energy of the unicorn. It's very creative. There could also be an artist involved. Maybe you're an artist, maybe the person coming in that you're connecting with, or that you connect through some sort of art class, teaching, you know, a love of the arts. Maybe you're both artistic or creative people. But those are your messages for today. This was so beautiful. Don't forget to write everything below that you're feeling about it. Hit subscribe before you leave. Hit the like button before you leave, and find the super thanks button before you leave, and leave a tip or donation to my channel. That's how I know that everyone's enjoying what they're doing, and it's your way of saying thanks and giving back. Everything I bring here is 100% free, so tips and donations are really important. Thanks for being here. I'm sending you so much love. Good luck with everything.